Previously, on Run Till You Rich. I gave each contestant a metal detector. With the detectors, they would search the island for the wands that they would use in the second part of the challenge. In the second part, each contestant would say the magic words.
Above this plant flies a box, full of victory but not socks.
And then their crate would levitate above the piranha. In the end, Stewie, Colton, and Wendy were safe from elimination, and Clyde had the capability to eliminate either Brian, Casey, or Stephanie. And between the three of them, unfortunately it was Brian who got the boot. With him gone, 6 contestants remain. But 5 contestants will remain even longer. We'll be right back after this musical number.
Mom and Dad, I'm doing fine. You guys are on my mind. You asked me what I wanted to be, and now I think the answer is plain to see. I wanna be famous. I wanna live close to the sun. Oh, pack your bags, cause I've already won. Everything to prove, nothing in my way. I'll get there one day. Cause I wanna be famous. Na 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 na. I wanna be famous. I wanna be famous.
Welcome to episode 16 of Run Till You Rich. In today's challenge, the players will be building their own beds. Here are the tools. And here are the items. However, unlike most of our episodes, this one will focus more on the eliminated contestants rather than the actual challenge, because what happens after a player is eliminated and gets pushed off of the plank of repentance? Do they simply just die? Absolutely not, as they are sinking. A big pipe is sucking them up, which will lead them to a big room called Loserville. In this room, the eliminated contestants can either feel relieved because they don't have to risk their lives anymore, or whine because they lost their chances at winning $100,000. And if you're still wondering, yes, I constructed a changing room so that the losers can enjoy some time in the pool.
Cannonball.
So with that out of the way, let's see how the losers feel about no longer competing, and who they think should win the $100,000. Valentino and Foster. Out of the 6 players remaining, who do you think deserves to win the money the most?
Wendy. She's our sister, and she's also really strong.
And if she wins, we can use the money for a better house.
Do I even need to explain myself here? Colton.
I agree. Colton said that if he won, he would give half of it to me and Dominic, and use the other half of it for college.
If there's anyone we want to win, it's Stewie.
Sure, we've already made a bunch of money off of our TV show, but you can never have too much money. Right, Mag?
Right, Chris?
Now that Brian's been eliminated, there's no one else competing that I'm rooting for. If I had to choose one, probably Colton.
I agree with my sister Emma. Colton's got some mad skills.
And what about you guys? Out of the 6 players remaining, who do you think deserves to win the $100,000?
None of them deserve $10, let alone $100,000. Not Stephanie, not Casey, not Clyde, no. If anyone deserves that money, it's me.
Well, the player that I'm rooting for is Stephanie, because she said that if she wins, she would spend some of it on therapy for Cecile.
I've got to agree with my sister, even if she's a big football player, she's a big football player.
Clyde definitely deserves the mill. We've been pals since the beginning of time.
Seriously? You want him to win, even after how him and Stewie treated me? He deserves anything but the $100,000.
You're right. He doesn't deserve $100,000. He deserves $100 million.
And there you have it. Now, let's see how the final 6 are doing in the bed building contest. We will now redirect the cameras to the outside of the island.
is the first player to finish his bed, which means either Colton, Casey, Stephanie, Wendy, or Clyde could be going home today. Also, Karson's a moron for making me do this.
You realize I can hear you from here, guard.
Oh, big deal, admit it, you would have done the same thing.
Now, let's see what the losers would do if they ever returned for a second season.
I don't think I would want to come back for a second season. The reason I joined Run Till You're Rich in the first place was to strengthen my friendship with the Sweet Girl Club.
Same here. If all four of us were on the same team, that would have at least made problems easier to deal with. But with only Penelope there to help Cecile, things only got even worse.
I couldn't have gotten the chance to make things right with my sister Molly, and betray Cecile, if not for my obsession with winning and my short temper.
Hey, maybe it's not too late to make the right decision. After all, we are in the same place now.
You're right, Molly. I still have a chance to make things better.
When I joined Run Till You're Rich, I was going to ask my Molly gang, Carla, Brianna, Tiana, and Una if they wanted to join the reality show as well. Well, I didn't have enough time to do that. If there is a second season, I'm not joining this time. Instead, I'll focus on turning the sweet girls into the sweet girls they used to be. I mean, get this. 2021, I'm known as the mean football head, and Victoria's the nice one. 2022, I'm the nice one, and Victoria's known as the mean lemon head. And it's just ridiculous. It's like no matter what, one of us has to be the bad guy. If I wanted money, I'd just buy a lottery ticket.
Would I want to compete in a second season? Obviously. I was booted unfairly. Meg, Chris, admit it. You only voted me off because you thought I was mocking someone's movie at the talent show.
Yes, we did.
And it was totally worth it, or no?
Chris, what on earth did you do to the music?
Dude. That was our only music player. Whatever, I'm not fixing that. Now that you know how the losers are doing, let's head back to the surface to see how our contestants are doing in the challenge. So it looks like Stewie's still the only one finished making his bed. But someone else is not too far behind. And Casey gets second place, which means he's safe from elimination. Which means it's down to Clyde, Wendy, Colton, and Stephanie. Who will win the final immunity?
Crap. I was going to eliminate Casey.
What did you say to me, Stewie? Yeah, that's what I fucking thought!
I'm
Get
not
your hands off of my bedsheet.
Again.
I was here
now
first,
give me the
and this is what you get for eliminating
twist
Brian.
Your ankle.
I'm not getting eliminated today, no I'm not. Now all I need to do is get the pillow, the nail, and how on earth did you get here so quickly, Stephanie?
What can I say? I'm always underestimated.
It's a race for third place. Wendy's getting a pillow. Clyde and Colton are fighting over the bedsheet. And Stephanie's hammering her final nail. Time's up, everyone. Stephanie gets third place, and is safe from elimination.
But I finished my bed as well. Shouldn't me and Stephanie be tied?
No. Because you were required to hammer in the nails, which Stephanie's already finished doing. So, Clyde, Wendy, and Colton. Meet me over at the elimination ceremony.
All right. Well, at least Stephanie isn't up for elimination.
All right. Stewie was the first player to build his bed, so he gets to choose which of the three of you is joining the other losers.
Well, if there's anyone I'm keeping in the game, it's Clyde. He's been supporting me ever since episode 3.
Hey, no problem, buddy.
There are 2 contestants on the chopping block, but only one of them is getting pizza. Will it be Wendy? Or Colton?
Eeny meeny miny mo. Who's to stay and who's to go? Roses are red, straws are bendy, The player I'm getting rid of is Wendy.
Hey, I just realized, I'm the only troublemaker to make it into the final 6. But it looks like my journey has ended because I was voted off by a 1-year-old child.
Hey, 6th place out of 20 contestants is honestly impressive, Wendy. I'm sorry you won't win the money, but you played a great game.
Any last words before you get pushed off?
Okay, I admit it. My turquoise eyeshadow is fake.
Not what I was expecting to hear, but it'll have to do. And then there were 5. What will they do in the next episode, and what will Stephanie do, now that she's the only female remaining in this contest? Find out next time, on Run Till You're Rich.